Hello and welcome to the FBTV Weekly Highlights Show. We're out to Bob Rock Park at Dacabin for this local derby between North Pine and Pine Rivers in Capital League 1. And despite the gap between these two sides on the ladder, it's 8th versus 3rd. It promises to be a very entertaining and willing match, as you'd expect from a derby. North Pine, shot comes in from Peter Fairgrieve. Troy Reid makes the save. Corner here to North Pine. Played in, headed in, and Pine Rivers struggling to get rid of it in defence. And Jay South has the opener for North Pine. Pine Rivers defence couldn't deal with it. And Jay Brindle South beats Troy Reid for a 1-0 lead to North Pine. Campbell gives away possession. Brindle South again. Across the byline. Looks to be a North Pine corner. Corner's played long. The header comes in. Header from Parker. Again, Pine Rivers struggling to get rid of it. And Craig Parker has the second for North Pine inside the first 10 minutes. Let's take another look at that. Pine Rivers defence really struggling early on to be able to clear the ball out of their own defensive half. And North Pine, through Craig Parker, able to take full advantage again. Rivers free kick. Header comes in from Waddle. Hamid brings one back for Pine Rivers. Just 2 minutes later, Waddle plays the ball on. Great little turn from Hamid. And able to beat Botel Harris. Free kick from Hagel. Just tries to dink it in. And Waddle's header just wide of the post. Reid rolls it out for Jackson Campbell. North Pine win possession again. Brindle South. The shot comes in. Oh, fantastic strike to beat Troy Reid. And it's goals galore here in the first 25 minutes. Clever little pass on Luke Aldrich. Cracking strike. 3-1 now to North Pine. Throw in here to Pine Rivers. Looks to be going long. Headed on by Hamid. Back in. Dean Campbell's way. And I think North Pine look to be able to clear. Jackson Campbell goes down the line. Hamid brought down the box. What's the referee rule? Let's take another look at that. Perhaps a 50-50 ball in the referee's mind. Hagel over at the free kick again. Puts it deep into the box. Almost confuses Botel Harris. Reid with the clearance. And a free kick here to Pine Rivers. Deep in first half injury time. Perhaps a little elbow there from the North Pine player. Hamid this time over the free kick. And it sails over the crossbar. Half-time 3-1. North Pine lead Pine Rivers. Brindle South this time over the free kick. And just can't control it and make it dip in time. Botel Harris has to come for it. Pine Rivers still alive. North Pine having difficulty clearing out of their own penalty box this time. Managed to do it on this occasion though. Just holding on to possession there. Here's Fairgrieve. Bit of a push and shove, and Ramondi pulls Peter Fairgrieve over. Referees coming over to sort it out. Fairgrieve. Just held there by Neil Reid. Cross comes in. Aldrich. Aldrich tries to put it in the top right corner. Had the right idea. Long throw again from Pine Rivers. Claims of handball in the box. And it's given by the referee. Let's take another look at that. Oh, geez, I think that's harsh. I think that's very harsh. I think it's Nathan Kelly who's been deemed to handle the ball, but, geez, it looked more ball to hand than anything else. And another yellow card coming out from the referee. And the penalty's converted. Andrew Lincoln. And it's going to be a very tight finish here in the final 5 minutes. Pine Rivers. And Botel Harris saves the day. Played down the line by Ramondi for Riley Campbell. And a free kick here to Pine Rivers. Again, it's Hagel. Puts it towards the back post. And it's an own goal. Oh no, Pine Rivers have been able to get on level terms. North Pine held them on for so long. And it's 3-3 here now at Bob Brock Park. Perhaps Pine Rivers going to come away with this from a point. Jackson Campbell, he's going to go along with his throw again. Could only be seconds left on the clock. And in fact, that will do it. And in this Capital League 1 match, it's North Pine 3 versus Pine Rivers 3.
Shuro, as a Japanese center defender, he's very hard worker and a very strong one, a very quick one. I think he's one of the very toughness player in our team. Quickest, I think New Zealand striker, his name is Jordan Maxwell, as we call him Jody. He's a very quick one and a very strong. So then, yeah, he's one of the quickest one. We try, but at the moment it's very hard. And I think Lions, one of the key teams, but I think Penny Power is very strong. I think Penny Power Lions Winner Wolves should be one of the champions. Japan's doing well, and also we are lucky to joining to a little bit, not easy, but not too bad group. But I think Australia is very sorry for going to very bad groups. But I think, like last World Cup in South Africa, I think New Zealand played against very strong team, but they got a 3 point, maybe 3 draws. So then I think Aussie has very strong mentality, and also they have very strong physical. I think the head coach Angie has probably very good tactical for World Cup. So then I hope Australia is going to best 16. Hopefully, yeah.
And let's recap the weekend's action. In round 9 results from the Trophy Superstore Premier League, Wolves maintaining their perfect record, 2-1 winners over Easts. Albany Creek surviving a last-minute scare against Capalaba, coming away 3-2 winners. Rochdale, their second win of the season, 2-1 over UQFC. Ipswich Knights held up the 2013 premiers for 75 minutes, but it was eventually Lions that prevailed 2-0. Peninsula Power 4-2 over North Star, and Logan Lightning again coming from 2 goals down at half-time to win 3-2 against Brisbane Force. And onto the table, Wolves still out in front on 24 points, of course, 8 wins from 8 games played. Then Peninsula on 22, Lions on 19 go into third. East round out the top 4. Logan Lightning and Ipswich Knights on their heels, and then the bottom half of the table sees Albany Creek leading that division from Brisbane Force, Rochdale, North Star, Capalaba and UQFC. The Trophy Superstore Premier League Championship table still sees Wolves out in front, but Lions have narrowed the lead down to 1 point. Down the bottom half of the table, it's still Ipswich Knights and North Star in the relegation zone. And onto the Capital Leagues, and in Capital League 1, Mitchelton just starting to sneak away a little from second place Bayside United. Taringa Rovers and Pine Rivers round out the top 4. In Capital League 2, it's Holland Park Hawks that remain top of the league. The promoted Redcliffe PCYC most impressive, just a win behind with a game in hand. Parkridge and Brisbane Knights make up the top 4. In Capital League 3, a tight tussle at the top of the table. Centenary and Westside leading the way. Virginia United and Clairvaux in 3rd and 4th, both on 16 points. And in Capital League 4, it's a very tight race. The first 5 teams within 5 points of each other. Tarragindi Tigers continuing to still lead the way. And another tight race in the South East Queensland Women's Premier League. Not much covering the first 6 sides. Eastern Suburbs and UQFC, both on 6 wins each. While in the Brisbane Women's Premier League, the top 4 a little bit more clear-cut, with Eastern Suburbs, Ipswich Knights, Redlands United and The Gap starting to break away from teams 5 to 10. Well, our next highlight show will feature round 6 catch-up action from the Trophy Superstore Premier League and Capital League 1, but keep an eye out for a swag of midweek action as the Canali Travel Cup heats up with the NPL sides entering. All 16 sides on the path to FFA Cup qualification.